Hey guys, I'm back with another reading lesson for our new unit, Meeting Characters and Learning Lessons. One of the most important things for you to do as a reader is to remember the books that you read. But you're reading so many stories, how are you going to remember all of those great stories? Well, I'm going to teach you a tip that will help you remember the books. The best way to remember a book is for you to tell someone else about the book, or even to tell yourself. Just like when you go on a vacation, when you come back from the vacation, you tell everybody what happened. And you can use Post-its in your book. You can use Post-its in your book to mark places of the story that are important. Just like you might use photographs when you come back from a trip and you flip through the photo album and tell everyone the important parts of your trip, the important things that happened. You're going to use these Post-its to mark the important places in your book. So in a book, you go on an adventure with the character. And you can't take photographs of a reading adventure, but you can leave Post-its to mark the important parts. And then to retell the story, you flip through the book and you stop at the Post-its and tell the most important things that happened. So I'm going to show you with Iris and Walter in the field trip. I have some Post-its up here that I marked. So on the first page, I have a Post-it that says, Iris and Walter find out they're going to the aquarium on a class trip. That's an important part of the story. And then I flip through some more pages, and I have another Post-it that says, Iris and Walter are riding on the bus with their class to the aquarium. And then, in the next chapter, I have that another Post-it to mark my place, and I can say that the class saw all different things at the aquarium. They saw sharks and fish, but then Iris realizes that Walter's missing and everyone is worried. And then at the end of the story, I have another Post-it that says, Iris and Miss Cherry found Walter, and they gave him a hug, and everyone was happy. Okay, do you see how I told the most important parts of the story? You don't want to use too many Post-its because you only want to tell the big important parts of the story. Another thing that children make the mistake of is they put all the Post-its in one place. They'll put all their Post-its in the beginning, and then they haven't told the middle and end of the story. So you want to spread the Post-its throughout the book. At least have one Post-it for the beginning, one for the middle, and one for the end. Okay, so maybe about 3 or 4 Post-its. You don't want to have too many. So when you return from your book adventures and you finish your book, you want to go back and mark the important parts of the stories. You can either put a blank Post-it, or you can write a little sentence on it like I did. And then you want to retell the story to yourself or to your friend. And even when you get to become a really good reader, you don't even have to put Post-its. You will just retell the story to yourself in your mind, okay? So I want you to practice that. When you finish your books, take some Post-its, or if you don't have Post-its, little pieces of paper, and mark 3 or 4 important parts of the story, and then go back and retell the story, retell what happened. That will help you remember your books. If you don't have anyone else to tell, you can tell it right to yourself. Okay? I'll see you next time.